These are our T Series carbon fiber gaffs. The T is for the titanium alloy. The titanium alloy here is 4 times stronger than marine grade 316 stainless and half or less of the weight of stainless. And titanium is corrosion free. It's not stainless, it's stain free. The titanium alloy here is also extremely tough. And why that matters is because we want to be able to hold that really, really sharp point over time. One and a half inch gap, 2.5 inch penetration, 1.9 inch gap, 2.8 inch penetration, 2.6 inch gap, 3 3/4 inch penetration, 3.8 inch gap, 6 inches of penetration, 4.9 inch gap, almost 8 inches of penetration. Penetration depth. That is something you can be concerned with as far as the girth of the fish you're gaffing. So, almost 8 inches here. This is going to be that fish that you rarely encounter. But when you do, really good to have something that's almost indestructible to be able to handle it. But ideally, this is not the gaff that most people want to use on fish. If you can think of the size fish or the body depth or girth, you can see here what's going to be most ideal for the majority of the fish you're dealing with. Most popular size is the T2. This has been around in our tiny tack and our tournament kingfish gaffs. The reason this is so great in a tournament kingfish gaff is the very, very light weight. The hook itself is about 1/10 of a pound. That very light weight allows you to stretch out 10 to 12 feet away and still have very, very good control over placement of this hook. The smaller gauge here lets you go into the gristly area of a fish and have less blood loss. So this is the size you want to tail gaff a kingfish. You go up to the T1.5. You still have kind of the same approach, but a little bit bigger. So it's a more versatile gaff for larger fish. All the gaffs float. The displacement is different on each because the outside diameter is different, as well as the weights of the hooks. So we do go up in strength and outside diameter each size. We go progressively heavier, stronger. And the reason is because with a smaller hook, we want more dampening. We want more flex. It gives you more control over the fish that you are only stuck inside of by that much. if you stick a gaff this small into a fish and the handle has relatively little flex, you'll pull the hook out. So almost no flex, going to a bit of flex to control those smaller, more agile, quicker fish. These hooks are patented. You won't find them in anybody else's gaffs. We do the hooks ourselves. We do all the treatment, all the machining. It's a very difficult material to work with. 6Al4V titanium, known as grade 5. What that means in comparison is 130,000 psi yield strength. Yield strength of a metal is what it takes to bend that metal and the metal stay deformed rather than returning to its original shape. 130 psi yield strength is 4 times that of 316 stainless. The gaffs have also got a rubber gimbal so that you can stick it into a rod holder and pick it up with one hand. You're ready to go without taking your attention away from anything else going on at the time in the heat of battle. Very aggressive grip, again, to control exactly where these are hitting the fish and exactly what's happening with the fish once it's been captured. Some more technical features. When this carbon fiber is rolled and compressed with a wrap during cure, it leaves a texture. The texture is more prone to slipping one direction than the other. We build the gaff so that its texture is against your grip as you're pulling the fish towards the boat. Everything going on here is lifetime warranted. If you feel it was our fault, we'll warranty it. No questions asked. Usually we ask questions because we want to learn if we can build anything better. This is the best that we know how to build. These gaffs, especially the T5, was designed and built pretty much with no regard for cost. We built the gaff that we knew would not break when dealing with a fish where this size is needed. The same is true for each of these other sizes. So a lot of people ask, if I was to buy one gaff, what size would I buy? I'm going to tell you T1.5 to T2. This has historically been our best seller. This is a new size for 2023. It should give you a lot of the benefits of the T2, but save you the weight and be more like this gaff. This gaff is half the weight of the T2. The T2 is a quarter of the weight, for obvious reasons, of the T5. So if you deal with only large fish, and you say one gaff only, I'll probably tell you this. This hook and this hook are going to handle 95% of the fish that our customers are going to encounter. Larger is not always better. I'll get more into that in another video. But hopefully this helps you understand more about our T Series Gaffs and what we put into them, both beforehand with the design and after with the warranty, and during the lifetime that you'll enjoy them, past lifetime even. These are things that you can hand down generation to generation. We consider ourselves craftsmanship more so than producers of a product. What we do is craftsmanship when we want you to walk up to this, pick it up, show someone, have you seen this? Look at this thing. We want everybody's impression to be, I can't believe that is made by someone in 2023. Another way of saying it is, I can't believe that that's being sold by someone in this day and age, as it can't be mass produced. A lot of labor and a lot of attention to detail went into each of these. This one's got a custom anodized finish. So there are a lot of custom options available on the website. There's options blue, green, purple, pink, yellow. This is a more pale yellow. This is a light blue. Most popular are light blue and blue. You've also got an option for polished. No anodizing. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.